So we're going to solve this trig equation by recognizing for our problem that we have 2 cosine x plus 1 and 2 cosine x minus 1. And if you think about the fact that if you had 2x squared minus 1, not 2, 4. If you had 4x squared, you would think of this. You would think of 2x plus 1 and 2x minus 1. You'd do that. Okay? And then just like you do over here, you'd say that x is equal to negative 1/2 and x is equal to positive 1/2. If we want this to be 0, we do the same thing here. We say cosine x is equal to negative 1/2 and cosine x is equal to positive 1/2. Okay? If this is equal to 1/2, it's 2 times 1/2, which is 1, and then minus 1 is 0, right? Okay, just to make sure we're on the same page. So, when is cosine x negative 1/2? Well, okay, so we think to ourselves, we're over here on this side, and so the adjacent is 1, and the hypotenuse is 2, and let's see, that must mean that I have square root of 3. Like, I didn't draw this very well, is what I'm saying here. But we'll carry on. This is pi over 3. So it should have been a bigger angle. And then, of course, up here is pi over 6, but we don't care about pi over 6. We care about the fact that x is equal to pi over 3. Oh, wait. Not there, it's not. Not there, it's not. We're in quadrant 2. It's 2 pi over 3. And also, I suppose you thought of this, but we're down here as well. So x is also equal to 4 pi over 3. Okay? Those are 2 situations where that would happen. So I have these as answers. If either one of those is true, the whole thing will be 0. And then, let's see, what shall we think about? We would say, if I had pi over 3 over here, again, same thing. Only this time it's positive because I'm to the right of the y-axis. So x would be equal to, over here it's pi over 3. Yeah, here it works. And down here as well. So we're going to say 5 pi out of 3. Oops, I should say x equals, yeah. Okay, so I have 4 answers that will make this true. And I guess it's open-ended, so I could keep going. It looks like I would say I'm at 2 pi over 3, and if I added 3 pi over 3, I would get to 5 pi. I would get to the next one, right? And if I had pi over 3, and I added 3 pi over 3 again, I'd get to the next one, which is 4 pi over 3. That's all true, right? It's not happening every single time I have an increment of 3, because I don't get to count 0, and I don't get to count 3 pi out of 3. So I could say pi over 3 plus, the 3's cancel, so I'd say just pi an n number of times, and I'd also say 2 pi over 3 plus pi because the 3's cancel, right? An n number of times. So if I really wanted my unlimited answer, it'd be these two things happening every single pi, in either direction I want to go.